In a quiet little town where houses sat neatly in rows and gardens smelled of roses and warm bread, there lived an imaginative girl named Aria. She was 8 years old, curious about everything, and always carried a tiny notebook where she wrote ideas for adventures she hoped to have one day. Though her world was small, her dreams were bigger than the sky above her house. Every night, Aria dreamed of strange and wonderful places. Talking stars, dancing clouds, and forests where the trees whispered secrets to her. She wished she could visit these places while awake, but dreams, she believed, belonged to sleep. Until the day she found the secret door. It happened on a rainy afternoon. The sky was grey, and Aria couldn't play outside. Bored, she wandered into the attic, a place filled with dusty boxes, old trunks, and forgotten memories. She slipped inside with her notebook, determined to find something interesting. The attic felt different that day, warmer, brighter, almost humming with a strange energy. As she explored, her eyes fell on a small wooden wardrobe tucked behind an old rocking chair. She had never noticed it before. It was painted with faded stars and swirling patterns, and the wood seemed to glow softly. Aria reached for the handle, but before she touched it, the wardrobe trembled slightly. She stepped back, heart racing. Then, slowly, the door creaked open on its own. Inside, instead of coats or old blankets, there was a door. Not a normal one. This door shimmered like a mirror, but instead of reflecting her, it showed moving colors, pink clouds, fields of blue grass, and sparkling rivers that flowed upward instead of down. Aria felt her breath catch. Is this Dreamland? She didn't know how she knew the name, but she felt it in her heart. With a deep breath, she pushed the shimmering door open. A warm breeze spilled out, carrying scents of vanilla and stardust. Without thinking, Aria stepped through. In an instant, she was standing on a cloud. Not a fluffy white cloud, but a soft lavender one that felt like cotton candy under her shoes. Above her stretched a sky full of stars even, though it wasn't night. Below her floated islands made of crystal forests of giant flowers and rivers of glowing silver water. A tiny creature flew up to her, her small, golden creature shaped like a mix between a bird and a rabbit, with wings that twinkled like fairy lights. Welcome to Dreamland, it chirped. I'm Nibby, who are you? I'm Aria, she said breathlessly. I think I'm dreaming while awake. Nibby fluttered excitedly. That's because you found the secret door. Only children with the brightest imaginations can open it. Aria smiled, her heart swelling with joy. Can you show me around? Oh yes, Nibby said, spinning in circles. Follow me. Together they drifted across the lavender cloud and landed on a floating island covered in giant blooming flowers. Each flower opened with a whoosh, releasing soft melodies like tiny musical instruments. These are songflowers, Nibby explained. They sing your emotions. Aria approached a glowing blue one, and as she touched it, the flower sang a tune filled with curiosity and excitement. She giggled. This is amazing. Then Nibby led her to a forest where trees grew upside down, their roots hanging in the air like tangled chandeliers. Fireflies as big as peaches floated around, glowing brilliant colors. They reached a shimmering lake where fish swam through the air instead of water. Aria reached out as one floated near her hand. Its scales sparkled like diamonds. "This is incredible," Aria whispered. "Dreamland is more beautiful than I ever imagined." But as they walked further, Aria noticed something strange. A group of clouds nearby looked grey. Their edges drooped sadly. The floating islands in that direction dimmed, as though someone had taken the magic out of them. "Nibby," Aria said softly, "what's happening over there?" Nibby's wings drooped. "That part of Dreamland is fading. It happens when children stop imagining or start thinking dreams aren't important. Without their dreams, this place grows weaker." Aria's chest tightened. "Is there anything we can do?" Nibby thought for a moment. "Maybe. There's the dreamlight tree, the heart of Dreamland. If a brave dreamer can help it shine again, this whole land will brighten." "Take me to it," Aria said immediately. Nibby lit up. "Follow me." They traveled through glowing forests and over sparkling rivers until they reached a hill where a magnificent tree stood. Except it wasn't magnificent anymore. Its branches sagged and its leaves were turning grey. Aria placed her hand on the trunk. It felt cold. She closed her eyes and whispered, "Dreams are important. They help us imagine, hope, and believe. And I believe Dreamland should shine again." The ground trembled softly. Nibby gasped, "Aria, keep going." Aria opened her notebook, flipping through pages of ideas and adventures she had written. She read each one aloud, stories of magical landscapes. Heroes made of stars, forests where laughter grew on vines. As her words filled the air, the dreamlight tree began to glow. First faintly, then brighter and brighter, until a warm, golden light burst from its branches, flowing across Dreamland like a sunrise. The grey clouds turned pink again, the islands sparkled, the flowers sang louder than ever. Dreamland was restored. Nibby hugged her leg. "You saved us, Aria. You're a true dreamkeeper." Aria smiled proudly, but then her surroundings began to shimmer. "It's time to go home," Nibby said gently. "But remember, Dreamland will always be here. Come back whenever your imagination calls." Aria stepped backward through a swirl of light and found herself in the attic again, the wardrobe door closing softly behind her. She pressed her notebook to her chest, heart glowing with wonder. From that day on, whenever she wrote, the words flowed like magic because she knew Dreamland was real and she carried a piece of it inside her. The end.